You are welcome to see the app to handle the CRM needs and ERP needs of a travel company. To make the video short as possible, let's just go to technical overview now. We use Node.js for back and React for front end. We connect them using GraphQL. We use gzip compression to speed up the responses from server. Our ORM is Prisma.js to handle database. We store images in AWS S3. We have a good data backup system. We use some libraries to generate PDFs and Excel sheets. Let's see the basic flow of the app. We have different user roles in company. We have customers. They come via leads. Leads become bookings. Then we handle financial operations and many other operations in company. Also, the system connects to another booking system via API like Instagram and Facebook, connects each other. Let me quickly show you the overview of the third party we use for sending WhatsApp messages. Maybe you've seen it or not. The reason we use this is we have an interface from them to manage the messages apart from API. Also, they provide an application to install to manage messages on WhatsApp. Now I will show you some email templates we use in the system. Some of them are sent periodically as reports to the users, and some of them are sent as results of actions. We use Mailgun for this. Look at pending balance report. These emails I show have dummy values, not real. This is employees' daily performance report. Then we have daily performance of the company. We send these emails after 8 p.m., after work hours are over. This is a booking confirmation email. We send it when booking gets confirmed, so this is not a report. This happened based on an action.
Okay, so let's see how forget password works. I will try to log in with the password I plan to change to. You can see that it fails. Now I will log in with right password. It worked. Now I will log out to show you forget password function. You have to enter a phone number that is in the database. So it will get the OTP. If you don't know number, you will not be able to guess. Did you see? We received the OTP just now. Also, there is another message we received as a test while developing the app. Now you can see that the old password doesn't work anymore, and we can log in with the new password. Here you see dashboard. You can see a summary of many things. These information change based on the logged in user level. As per their permission, they will receive the data related to his login. The summary of the teams in the company based on performance and sales and many other variables are here. Also, you can see the pending balances to collect from customers based on the salesperson. Then you can see the amount of passengers in sales based on the salesperson. Then you can see the number of persons per destination. You can see that most of the sales are to Russia. Actually, here we have all the data and it looks big compact. That is supposed to be scrollable, and our new update will have it scrollable. Then we have leads conversion to bookings based on the teams. Most importantly, you can filter these info by date range. So you will get data only for that time duration. Look at this number of packs per destination. Now it has less data than before, because it is for a specific duration now. Here you have a drop-down for filter the dashboard data range by date received and the travel date. I will show you sort by travel date now. Now have a look at the navigation. Here you can easily change password. We have many pages here. Our different user roles will see different options, so I will have to switch across few user logins during the demonstration. So to avoid confusion, I will show the user role on the screen corner when I show pages to you. Now let's review them based on the flow of the process, not just the order of buttons in the navigation panel, so it will give you a better insight. Now let's have a look at notifications section. When you get a notification, you also get a WhatsApp message. There are many cases where we send notifications in WhatsApp. I am not gonna make the video longer by explaining them all. You can use the bell icon or the notification tab in navigation bar to come to the notification page. You can sort the notifications by clicking these headers. Not only notifications, all the pages you will see in the future will have this feature. I am now going to show how a notification works. So I will make a new lead request so you will see how notification is received. Let me open a new private window, so we can log into a new account in same browser without logging out from existing window. Because private windows can keep an isolated environment from each other windows of the same browser. Then I will open WhatsApp in a new tab in the same private window. I will make a new lead request from this normal employee page. So the relevant accounts will get the notifications. So let's make one. Soon after I add the data, the WhatsApp account of the manager will get notification. Also, the same manager account will get notifications in notification section. Look at the notification section of the manager account. Next, I have to show you the company's page. For that, I have to log into an admin account. So let me log out in this private tab and log into admin here, because only he has access to it in the nav bar. Here in admin view, you can see a nav bar tab with different buttons, right? So he has the access for company. But look at this person, he can't see it in his nav bar. Company is just to add new clients to the same apps. So we don't need to run two instances of app for two companies. Instead, we can manage them all in one database in a wise way. You can edit or you can add new company if new company register with you. And about this drop-down, there is a long story. We are linking companies from another system via APIs and secret keys to here. But that system is still under development. So just don't worry about it, because I will not explain it to make things complicated. I will make another video about it later after it is complete soon. So now let's go back. Actually, all users except the admin have access to the information within that company only. Now from company account, let's have a look at the employees. Here you can see the employees of the company that you have access to see. These email addresses and phone numbers you see are not real. I have changed them to make sure that they are not leaked, because this database is from a live environment. Now if you want to view the employees basics page, you can view by clicking on that user. Now let's go to edit user. You have to select manager here. Almost all users have manager except the CEO role of the company. Phone numbers are validated here. You can add many fields. Also, you can select the department. The department is a set of options admin can add to system so people can use it in this drop-down and other places. Below you have some important parts of the employees. These sections are useful when the assignment of work happens, because manager assign leads and tasks to employees. So system shows available users only in the drop-down by using this rota, so manager can easily select someone who is available for work today. So assignment will happen like that. Also, the approved holidays will change the employees from appearing in work assignment drop-downs. Because if someone is on a holiday, we don't need to assign tasks to them and the system helps them to filter easily. Then you have salary section. I cleaned this section before taking to the video to hide those information. You can use this performance and benefits section to track them. You can sort data in these tables. You can use this search. This is a powerful tool that search across all the important fields of the user. If you check how add user works, you can add all these things. But specially let me show you the user roles we have. Check these role tags under role. Based on role you get a role tag. All the roles are admin, CEO, senior manager, manager, team leaders, general employees. So here you can add except admin and CEO. Only admin can add CEOs for each company. We are done with employees. Now let's have a look at clients. These clients are added in a faster way by employees, so the employees don't have much time to fill all the data. Most importantly, what they focus is to complete a booking. Because all the clients will not be successful clients, so taking longer is wasting time. You can see pages here. You can see how many pages we have. It is like 206. Right now clients are added manually. In the next version we plan to get leads from Meta directly and create the client profiles here with the APIs. Here you can search. You can edit clients. You can add clients here. Now let's look at suppliers. We buy from suppliers. We maintain them here to record payments and stuff. You will see these suppliers soon in operations. You can sort like this. You can edit. You can add. Supplier and beneficiary both are handled here. You add a manager to supplier unlike client. We collect birthday for birthday wishes but not mandatory. We can link the suppliers to another system but I will not explain it here. Adding password is not mandatory. If not added, account is not allowed for login from their end. Here you can search. Then we can have a look at another core part that is called teams. You saw this in dashboard too. So this company has teams, they work with their leaders. You can add team with team leader, manager and employees. Then you can edit it if you need. Now let me again show you how the teams appear in the dashboard. I show you a page now that is only for admin. Let's have a look at department page. You can edit or add. These are created under companies. These are what you saw in add users department dropdown. Now we are back in the manager account. We are gonna look into setting pages. First is airlines. You can add or edit. We maintain a list of airlines that make it easy to show them in dropdowns with proper linking in whole app. Otherwise you will have to show all the airports in the world in all dropdowns and people will be sick after seeing that big list. Now let's look at email setup. If you remember the daily email reports I showed you at the beginning of the video, this is where we schedule those emails. Look at this edit page. We have a set of groups and we add email addresses to the groups. When we add the email addresses to a group, the emails of that group is received by that address. You can add more than one group per email. At the end of the day, reports are sent to relevant people so they can view it. You can even delete these combinations to avoid sending emails. Now I will show you email groups. These are the options you saw in the previous drop-down to select the email group. Now the airport list comes to picture. You can add or edit. We maintain a list of airports that make it easy to show that selected list in drop-down and showing all the airports in the world in all the drop-downs. When we add airport, we show all the airports around the world in this drop-down, but in other drop-down, we show the added airport list using this page. Final in settings is employee benefits. You can add or edit. Let me show you one place where you can see them. Here you can see them. Now I am going to show you how leave requests work. So let me log in as CEO. Then I log in as a normal employee in a new private window. Can you see that he has a tab called Leave Requests? So this is for that user's leave requests. We have seen this already in the WhatsApp notification sending. So I will show you what you didn't see there. Here you can change the rows per page. You can add or edit. When you edit, you can attach something, maybe medical report or something you can attach. Now let's come to HR Manager login. You can see that he has a new option called All Leave Requests. So this is to see others' requests and approve or reject. There are 3 people to approve and then only it become a fully approved holiday. You can see them here. Director, manager and HR should approve. You have this option to approve or reject. Here you can see that one person has approved. Also, this is how reject work. Now let's have a look at penalty section for the employees. We call it as warnings here. What it manages salary deductions. Now have a look at this from management view. He has his own warnings and also he can see all warnings for the employees who are under his management. These deductions should be approved from 3 parties to be considered for the deduction. Here you have option to reply, so you can approve or reject. Now let me show you PNRs, which is a part of air ticketing section. PNR is the reference code for information like flight seats, payments and more. It is linked to tickets. By the way, PNR is big complex to explain in just line, so please research it if you want to know more. Travel companies get PRNs from airlines to sell. That is not complete meaning, but if you are not in travel industry, that introduction will be easy for you. You can sort them by column names. You have many fields including supplier. You can see available seats per PNR here. You can read all these fields. Then if you remember the supplier we entered in supplier tab in navbar, this is one of the places you use them. There is an option to see only the specific PNR types. If you know about travel industry, you would probably know what is FIT and what is FD. Here you can add a PNR. You remember we added airlines, so this is a place you see them. Supplier you select here. You remember where we added suppliers, I guess. Here you add things like airports. You remember we added airports in a different page, right? Some of these fields are not mandatory. I suggest you to read them because I don't read them all. Payment due date is the date company should pay to the airline. We use them to send reminders and also we use them to show the details in some tables that you will see soon. Here you can break down payment and manage. When you add the complete amount as paid, the drop-down of payment status becomes paid automatically, no matter if that is one record or multiple installments. Here you have edit. Now we are going to look at leads page, so we are going towards a bit advanced section. You can see that right now there are 219 pages available. You can sort here. A lead has few status. New. 1. Follow up are few of them. Final status of lead is 1 or fail status. If it is 1, it is ready to convert to a booking. Look how search work. It search across all important fields. Then you have a filter by option for the agent. You can filter by the status. Then you can filter by date range. Here you have to reset the filter dates. Here you can add new lead. When you adding, you have to select the client. Here we don't show all the clients in the drop-down. We show just few. If your client doesn't appear, you just have to type his name or phone or email in this text box. So it will search for the user and drop-down will be updated with latest data from database. Because we have too much clients and we don't show them all in drop-down. So here you have an easy button to add a new client. You saw client's page, right? So we don't need to go to that page to add a client. Then select the sales in charge. Status. Source. Also, we will implement a program to import leads directly from Meta to here. Leads are like pending businesses, so most of these inputs are not mandatory to save time on data entry for a pending deal. Now I will show you edit lead. Date received you can't edit. We have implemented a feature to see lead status here. You can see total, 1 and conversions for each date. If you want data for particular date range, you can see it here. Now I will show you something interesting. You can actually select items in different pages and the system will remember it across all pages. I select few like this and then I will go to second page and select few from there. Then I go back to page 1 and see. The items selected are still selected. Now what I can do with these selected is to export them as Excel sheet. Here you can see the information of the leads that you selected for export. You can select them all and export too. Now let's have a look at a one lead. If the lead status in one, you can click on that to create a booking. But you can't do it if it is not a one lead. So you are on the create a booking page. File ID means the booking ID, you get it only after the booking is created, so you don't have a value for it right now. Some data are already filled, so you don't need those data again to fill. Because those data come from the lead, the rest of data you can fill. Just think that you assign this booking for these in charge people, so those people get access to see that booking in the lead, plus most importantly they get a notification on notification panel and also they get a WhatsApp message. Sounds good, right? There are a lot of cases when WhatsApp notifications are triggering. You can select attachments for this too. You can view the attachment like this. You can even delete like this. Before saving you can add booking remarks too if you like. I don't save this for now. I will go to bookings page now directly. So this is where you can see the bookings you created from the leads page. You can sort these bookings here. You have a select option here like you had in leads. Look at these fields. The cost overrides and selling overrides and important sections you can see here. Pending balance, pending date, profit and many things are there. They have a considerable page count of bookings. Also you can search. You can sort by agent. And many more factors. Now I am gonna select view and export to Excel. You can see the Excel sheet with important data is here. Now I will go to edit booking. Now you can see that we have the file ID because when editing we have it from database. Look at these remarks. The system adds remarks for all the new changes of the booking so you have a track of who edited the booking and what really happened on each edit. You can add your own remarks too. Look how it looks now. System remarks and manual remarks have an easy color difference to recognize quickly. Here you have the summary of the booking including total profit. Here you can add a customer payment due date. Here you fill data and can attach any images, maybe bank slip or something. You can delete the added records. Only the privileged people can delete. You can edit a record. Look here, they have uploaded an image. You can add flights here. Look here, you have to select the airline. If you remember, we added the list of airline to the system. This is a place where we use them. PNR will not be visible until you select the flight, because PNR is linked to flights. After you select the PNR, all the information is filled from the PNR automatically. If you don't have a PNR, you can enter manually too. It is allowed. It has supplier and invoice number too. Payment status is coming from the PNR. If the payment for PNR is done, this becomes paid automatically. You can see all information including attachment at the end. I will not save it right now. You can add hotels here. HCN means hotel confirmation number. Supplier means either a hotel or a DMC. Here you can add packages. Same type of pop-up with slight differences. Here you can add transfers. It is like you travel within the destination, maybe by a taxi or something. And then there are tour. You can add visas. You can add insurance. You can add others for anything customized. Then we have an initial selling price for the booking, and it is here. You can edit if you need. So the booking will not go below this price. This is like a base price. Also, if you want to download this booking as PDFs, you have 3 different PDF types to download related to the booking. Have a look at Invoice PDF. Now let's look at Booking PDF. Now let's download voucher. Let me show you something. I mean the preview of PDFs uploaded. If you want to preview in browser, you can click it, or you can download and view. Or you can view directly in the app without downloading. Now let's have a look at ticketing page. This is a page where we just show the bookings in a different format. So this page is coming from bookings, but different layout is there to show ticketing related info of the bookings in this page. You can sort them. You can see the ID, and if you remember the booking page, you had same format for IDs. You can search here. If you click here, you will go into booking. Look what we found. This guy has bought a lot of things. If you see the page count, we have 24 pages in ticketing, but we have 31 in bookings, so we don't show all the bookings. We show only what related to include. Now we will see customer service page. This is also another view layout of bookings. If you check the column names, they are different than what you saw in booking page. You have many sorting options and search. Here you have in-house, future and return filter. In-house means the ones which are for today, future the ones in the future, and returned is the completed ones. Check these dates, these are future dates. These in-house ones have date range that covers today. Because I am recording this on 30th of June. So return dates check, they are old ones. If you want to select many, you can do it. You can export selected then. Now let's have a look at operations page. This is also bookings in a layout that supports the operations of the company. You have many filters here. Now look at this finance tab. You can see only 3 sub-tabs. So I will log in as a finance manager to show you all the tabs after demonstrating these 3. You have payables here. This is also a different layout of bookings. If you check these information, you will understand that these columns are related to payables. Now payments due. This is also a different layout of bookings. Then let's have a look at cash flow. Look how beautiful it is. We don't have anything for 2024. Now I will log in as financial manager to show the tab that is not here for this login. Look. Now you have all the tabs. So first I will check cost overhead page. This is like the major expenses of the company. You can add new cost overheads here. You can categorize them based on department. After you select the department only, you get this employee list of that department. Also, you can link these costs for the files. This is an advanced place we show only the IDs, so the finance manager will manager to link right ID for it. I am not gonna save this right now. You can filter by date range. Then you can go to booking costs. This is a different layout of bookings and related to costs. So only finance manager can see it. Then let's have a look at total costs. This is related to the bookings. Total cost and selling of bookings. There is a big calculation behind the scene. Now here you can see transaction per supplier. If you remember our bookings, we have different services of one booking from different suppliers. Also same supplier is in many subparts of different bookings. So here you can analyze them all based on the supplier. This supplier is the only one the current login has access to. The other suppliers are for other finance managers. Then cost overhead types. Here you can add cost overhead types. They will appear in the drop-downs for cost overhead. So you can add any cost overhead type here. Now if you go to here and try to add, you will see the newly added one is in this drop-down. They still have less data for this section because this system is new and also rental payments and such overheads are not happening daily. Now in this page you can see whatever you are supposed to approve. So you can either approve or reject here. So that is it and have a nice day. Most importantly,
don't forget not to forget me!